Hey, good evening. Once again, welcome back to Ozark Traditions TV. It is a Sunday evening, which is the week before opening gun season in Missouri. It starts next Saturday. This is the first actual cold snap that we had. Yesterday was in the 60s, and the wind picked up, blew a front end. The wind is still blowing a lot, but according to the forecast, it's supposed to lay down here about 4 o'clock. Well, guess what? It's 4 o'clock. I would think, and we was talking, Matt and I was, they ought to be up on their feet because I bet you they've been pinned down all day. So anyway, Matt came out yesterday. I had to work on a Saturday. I had to work. He came out just a video. Saw a really nice buck cut across the field. I'm not going to point to you, but anyway, cut into the end of the food plot, then went back into the hog lot. You've heard us talk about the hog lot a lot. So hopefully, and then he saw 4 or 5 little does here and some there. Some movement has picked up. We just need somebody to come on our property right there. But anyway, we're kind of out of the wind some. I guarantee it is a little bit chilly because we're not used to it. But we're going to set it out this last 2 hours. Daylight savings time's already gone, so it'll be dark. Quitting time dark, like at 5:35. So that'll be it for us. But anyway, well, we just need something to happen. This is maybe, what is it, Matt? Part 4 of our success series. And I got to thinking about that today at church. Matt and I, when it comes to hunting, are the most unsuccessful guys, and we have talked to each other sitting here, why do we even do this? Well, it's because we enjoy it. And I got to thinking about success today. The success is, for me, and I'm just going to speak for me on this because everybody else is different, me and my immediate family have Christ in our hearts. So to me, that is a success of all successes. And I hope you guys can say that too. And if you can't say with certainty that you've asked Christ into your heart, well, get a hold of me, get a hold of Matt Smith. Maybe I can get Matt to work his magic and click a little Facebook link for us to click on. But anyway, time to settle in. Nothing like a 20-minute intro. That makes the video 21 minutes long because we probably have nothing to show, but we appreciate everybody. We really do. One of these days, our luck will turn around, and when it does, I guarantee you we'll have really good footage of how everything lays out and how the Lord has just turned the rut on. It's about that time. So anyway, like we said it a bunch, we thank everybody for watching Ozark Traditions TV, and remember, I'm pointing right there, remember people, if you see us out in God's country, stop us, because we'd like to meet you. And we need a place to hunt. Throw that in there for them. Oh yeah, public service announcement. We need a place to hunt. We could probably be pretty good at what we do if we had a place to hunt. Tell him, Matt.
Need a place to hunt.
With no chance of hearing deer in this wind, Todd just happens to see a buck coming in from downwind. The buck must have bedded down, as we didn't see it run off. After a long sit, Todd spots a doe jumping in the food plot.
Looks like I just, got two does. One's looking behind her back. Maybe one more's gonna jump in. I can promise you this. Somebody comes up here, they're in trouble. Yeah, she keeps looking back, so there's gotta be somebody else coming. Those might be yearlings. Those might be yearlings, maybe. Mama comes there. There's a buck right there. Ooh. Well, you know what I'm doing. Gonna make you a scrape there. If them does don't bust us, he'll follow them right over here. Hear him grunt. I hear him grunting. Dang it. Score off. Shoot over him. Are you kidding? Did I?
Okay.
Well, you saw the whole thing. The whole thing took too long. It's the problem. I got way too nervous. The buck was nervous. I'm just telling you, people, when you've just not seen deer for 2 years, you haven't taken a deer for 3 years, and then you put in a food plot. Matt and I put in this food plot. This is his place. And tonight, we knew it would be a good night because it's 33 or 4 degrees. The wind laid down finally. And then, boy, we saw a couple deer pop in. I'm not going to go through it all. You guys will see it. My gosh, it's just, you probably really have no idea how upset I am with myself. Plus, Matt's been tagging along for a couple years filming for nothing. I mean, for nothing. But it's not all for nothing. I found my arrow. It had just a little hair on it, and Matt said, you just shot right over the top. It had to thunk him just enough to kick the blades open on the thorn broadhead, which are really good broadheads. It's not the broadhead, people. That was a horrible, I don't know if it's a horrible shot. Matt will call me later and go, man, that butt dropped 6-8 inches. I don't know. His head was up when I shot. We had deer behind us. We couldn't tell what they were. Like I said, gun season starts next Saturday. This is Sunday night. This was the first actual, what I would call some kind of rut activity. Don't you think, Matt? I mean, really?
Yeah.
Matt's standing back there holding the camera with one hand, a light with the other. We had to charge up the mics for 4 minutes. We could do something. I guess they're still on. Man, it's just like we go the extra mile. And then I folded up like a cheap lawn chair at a fat guy's house. But I guess if you just don't get that excited over, what do you think, Matt? Something about like that?
Yeah.
Boy, I was tickled to death, buddy. That was a Boone and Crockett. That was the Missouri Monarch, in my opinion, because, 20, 25 yards maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I just missed it. I'm glad it wasn't right through the guts. And we have a miserable tracking job to do later. He will definitely live another day. I didn't even see any blood on the arrow at all, so it may have just caught enough to deploy the blades on the thorn. Man, if I wasn't 60 years old, I'd probably just go there and cry. But I guess when we come back, it'll be next Saturday morning, rifle season. And we're just out hunting. I mean, that's all we ever do. I would have shot either one of them does if he hadn't have been in there. I would have shot at them, let me reiterate. It's not for lack of trying. It's not for lack of caring. It's not for lack of the homework. It's not for lack of trying to bring the best stuff that we can so people can watch. It's not that we had so much stuff going that I couldn't shoot. All I had to do was put the pin on him and squeeze. And I guess I was probably sitting there in those words of Kevin Bennett. I was sitting in there pricing freezer paper on a chip shot. So, anyway, so still a success. Just because it's a success that I didn't make a horrible wounding shot. So it's a success I got to be out here with Matt. It's a success because our food plot brought some deer in. It's a success because one of these days when it's cold and nasty and snow on the ground, that's going to be a pretty good spot. So once again, no animals were harmed with the making of this video. So I'm going to close it. Guys, success, boy, it's just it'll be a success for you if you allow it to. That could also be the biggest burden in my life, trying to get over that. And it'll take me a while. It'll take me a while because we just don't get noses running. We just don't get that many opportunities. And boy, when you only get one or two a season and you just blow it, that's all you can do is say you blow it. So anyway, please continue to watch Ozark Traditions TV. Like and subscribe to our YouTube. Just, here we go. Not worst case scenario. Here's the deal. If you guys see us somewhere out in God's country, stop us, because we'd like to meet you. And if you watch this video to the end, John 3:16 is going to come on. I want you to read it and then ask me and Matt what it means. So anyway, hey, thanks everybody for watching, and we do appreciate everyone watching and supporting us here at Ozark Traditions TV.
From all of us at Ozark Traditions TV, we thank you for watching. And remember, if you see us out in God's country, stop us. We'd like to meet you.